Hey, so today's look is going to be similar to yesterday's. I'm still going to be using a blue. This time I didn't use this one yesterday. I'm really excited to try this one. This one is Heavenly, and I'm going to show you today, I'm going to show you how to use a liner brush with our pigments to create eyeliner. Instead of using a pencil eyeliner or liquid eyeliner, you can get a lot of versatility. It could be, match your eyeshadow a little bit better if that's what you want, or maybe you just love the color of your pigment and you want to use it for liner as well. I'm going to show you how to do that. So my base color is going to be Sexy. It's a little bit of a pinky. It's not bright pink, but it's a little bit of a pinky, so it's going to be pink and blue. So very excited about that. So I have my pink powder in the cap, and I'm just going to set that there. And I am going to use a wet brush again today to try and have the color pop a little bit. So you can hear the screaming. My daughter is refusing her nap, even though she was rubbing her eyes and she's really, really tired. So that's what's going on in the background. That's lovely. She's such a sweetie. Sometimes she doesn't like sleep very much. So my mirror's over here this time, so you should be able to see what I'm doing. So I have a wet brush, and I'm just taking a little bit of the powder on my brush and tapping off any extra. And I'm using that pink all over my eyelid. Just like that. I like to concentrate, as I said yesterday, I like to concentrate the color in the corner, I guess you would call it, of the eyelid, and just take it out, have it at the end, but not have it as dark out there, because we're going to be using a different color out there anyway. So then I do my other eye, the same color. I'm blind, I wear glasses, so it's kind of hard to see in the phone screen, so I have a mirror next to me to help me see, because I'm really blind. So when I make sure the two have pretty much the same intensity, a little bit more on my left eye to make it even in the center part right there. So it's not cooperating on my left eye, so we're going to re-wet the brush and put a little bit more on. There, so that is my base color, the pink. It's very shimmery, it's very light, a little bit up there, not a whole lot. And then you put the powder back in there. And then take our blue, the Heavenly. I'm so excited to try this color. It's really bright and funky. It is a matte blue. There's no shimmer to this one. I'm really enjoying our mattes. They're very, very nice. So first, again, I'm going to use my little mini round brush. I don't think it's what it's for, but I'm going to put a little bit just in the crease. A little bit in the crease on this eye. Just like that. And a little bit in the crease on my other eye, and I use this brush dry. I don't want my crease to be completely super highly pigmented. Even if I blend, I don't want it to be as colorful as the rest of my eyelid. It's meant to just sort of be a transition color, just to add a little depth there. So I've got that. And I'm going to use my blending brush to just even it all out. No, not a professional. As I said in my other video, it usually takes me like 100 steps to get to the final product that I want. I'm sure there's a better way to do it, but I am by no means a professional, so I just do what I do, and in the end I love the finished product. So you don't have to be a professional to get the look that you want. You just have to try and mess up until you figure out what works for you. Now I'm going to wet my brush a little bit. Again, I've never used this color before, so I don't know what the intensity is going to be when I wet my brush, but I'm going to wet it anyway, and we're going to give it a try. So I'm using the tapered brush to do the outer half, because each side I can do a different eye. That's how I do it. I find it the easiest to get the shape that I want. So I've got it on my brush there. There's actually an awful lot. Try and knock a little bit of it off. And then I'm just going to do the outer half of my eye. Just like that. And that is an awesome color. I really love it. I have brown eyes, so technically I'm supposed to be using purples, but I use whatever I want, whatever I'm in the mood for. Sometimes I do purples, and sometimes I do blues, and sometimes I do grays. I don't stick to one particular color based on the color of my eyes. No, I don't think you have to. I think you can do whatever you want. I don't think we should be limited based on our eye color. I think we should just have fun with it, which is what I try to do. So, get some on my brush and do this side. And it's up way higher on my left, like it usually is. I can never do them both the way I want them in the first try. I always have to have something around, like paper towel or Kleenex, to fix my mistakes, because I make them a lot. Alright, so now I'm going to use a beautiful blending brush to smooth that out. This one actually says blending brush, so I'm actually using it for its intended purpose, which is to blend. She is really not happy up there. She may have dropped her blankie. I don't have the monitor here for me to look at. It's downstairs, so she could have dropped her blankie. Now, like I said, a million steps. I'm actually going to put a little bit more of the pink. right there so it stands out from the blue. I love these pigments. These pigments are amazing. I'm very sad they're leaving at the end of the month. They're one of my favorite products. So they are on sale this month as a final farewell, which is lovely. I love sales. Sales don't love me. My husband doesn't love sales because I love them too much. Alright, so put a little bit more in there. Now I'm going to do the line aspect of it. So I'm going to wet my liner brush. I'm going to put some product on there, like that. Product on the edge of the brush, not on the sides. I'm trying to get it mostly on the edge, and then I'm going to draw my line just like that. I don't know if you can really see, but the line is going on there. Do the other eye. This is my first time using, I have a liner brush. It's not as big as this. This is my first time using this one, and I have to say, having a bigger one makes drawing a line so much easier. So I don't know if you can really see because all the colors are so bright and shiny, but the line is going on there beautifully. It's going on exactly the way I was hoping it would go on. I'm gonna do a little bit on my lower lashes as well. I'm gonna go full blue 80s for this one. And as you can see, it goes on perfectly. It goes on really, really nicely. I'm very pleased. So the sale actually includes this brush. It's double-ended, so you have a shader brush for your eyeshadow on one side and the liner brush on the other side. And for $71 Canadian, you get 6 of our beautiful little pigments, and the brush is free. It comes with it. So it's a really great deal if you love the pigments and you want to stock up on them, or if you've never tried them before and you want to try them, because it gives you a lot of color options to try. So yeah, so that is the liner. I'm gonna go in again with my pink because I really want the pink to stand out as well, and just do a little bit of pink above that eyeliner so that it really pops. And I am happy with the results. Do a little bit of blending. A little bit of blending. Alright, now the next step, which was cut off yesterday, was first I'm going to do my eyebrows. Now I don't have the pleasure of having the Younique eyebrow gel yet. I have a little one that came in my Ipsy bag when I was still getting Ipsy bags. And I love it. It's a fiber gel. I'm going to be getting the Younique one very soon. I don't know if I'll use the brow liner per se, but I love the gel. It just lets them fall into place and gives them a little bit of extra color. Just like that. I don't go crazy with it. I don't draw my eyebrows on. I just use the eyebrows that I naturally have and just use the gel to give a little bit of extra shape, a little bit of extra color, nothing serious. So the next step I'm going to be doing is our 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. Now we have a one-step mascara that's coming out August 1st. I haven't tried it yet. I ordered it because as presenters we get to order it 2 weeks before it gets released. They shipped it, but it hasn't come to me yet. So I'm still using the two-step, which is fine. The one-step can be used on its own, or it can also be used in conjunction with the two-step 3D Fiber Lashes. They also have a lash serum coming out that I'm really excited to try. Very excited. So I just put a little bit of the gel on the bottom lashes. I don't use any fibers on the bottom lashes. I don't feel like I have to. You can if you want to. A lot of women do. I don't. When I take the fibers out, I roll it onto my hand because that gets rid of any stray fibers. So it goes on much smoother if you do that first. And I only go from the middle of my lash to the end. I don't put it down at the base of my lashes. I don't want any of the I don't want anything getting in my eyes. So when I do the fibers, I only do the fibers on the outer half. And as you can see, compared to the eye with nothing, it works magic. So I let that sit for a minute and do my other eye before I put the final layer of transplanting gel over it. So, getting it all over my eyelid, making a mess. That's great. A little bit on the bottom. And then I do the same thing as I did the last time. I just roll. And then I put on the fibers. And if it looks a little fuzzy at this step, that's okay. Because when you go over it with the transplanting gel again, I'll poke myself in the eye, that was lovely. When you go over it with the transplanting gel again, it smooths it out. So it helps separate any lashes that are stuck together by fibers. It smooths it out. Just gives it a really nice look. Women, it's really hard to put mascara on with your mouth shut. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so hard to put mascara on with your mouth shut. It's possible, but you have to really think about it, which I wasn't. So, there's the mascara. And the final step, I'm going to take off that lip exfoliator. It tastes really good. Well, I really like the taste of it. My mother-in-law can't stand the taste of it, but she loves the way it works, so she uses it anyway. But no more dry lips. And for the lips, I'm going to use our lip liner in Peachy and our lip gloss in Lippy. And so I just do a little bit very little bit of the lip liner. I don't use a lot. Just around the edges. And then I take my gloss and fill it in. There. And that is the finished look. And try and tame my wild hair. Sort of show you the finished product with the eyeshadow and the eyeliner and the lashes and the lip gloss. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.